The Baghdad Battery, 2,000-year-old clay jars that may generate electricity. The year is 1936. The world is a powder keg. But in the quiet, dusty basement of the National Museum of Iraq, history is about to be quietly rewritten. An Austrian archaeologist, Wilhelm Koenig, is cataloging artifacts from a dig near Ctesiphon, the ancient capital of the Parthian Empire. He picks up a simple 6-inch terracotta pot. It's unassuming, one of thousands, but its contents are an anomaly that defies all logic. A cylinder of sheet copper, sealed with a crude asphalt stopper, and perfectly suspended inside it, an iron rod held by another plug. It's a design too specific, too functional to be an accident. It is a flawless schematic of a galvanic cell, a battery conceived 2 millennia before Alessandro Volta's famous pile. When modern scientists assemble replicas, the result is electrifying. Filling the jar with an acidic liquid like vinegar or fermented grape juice, both ubiquitous in ancient Mesopotamia, produces a steady, usable electrical current of about 1 volt. The question isn't if it worked, but how it was used. The most compelling theory is electro-gilding. Imagine a secret guild of artisans in ancient Baghdad. They connect a series of these jars, multiplying the voltage. A simple copper armlet is submerged into a bath of dissolved gold salts. For hours, a silent, magical process takes place. The cheap trinket emerges, coated in a flawless, shimmering layer of pure gold. In a world defined by visual wealth and power, this secret would be priceless, a form of alchemy made real. If you feel the charge from this forgotten science, hit the like button to help power our investigation. But the potential uses branch into even more intimate human domains. Could this current have been used to heal? Ancient medical texts describe using electric fish from the Nile to numb pain. Perhaps Parthian healers, known for their advanced knowledge, engineered their own artificial version. A gentle, tingling current, applied with precision, could have served as a primitive analgesic, soothing chronic pain and appearing as a divine miracle. An even more dramatic possibility lies in the realm of faith and fear. Picture a grand, dimly lit temple. Priests, guardians of sacred mysteries, have wired an imposing metal idol to a hidden bank of these batteries. A nervous worshiper approaches to make an offering and touches the statue, only to be met with a sudden, tingling jolt, an electrifying touch from the gods themselves. It's the ultimate tool of psychological control. However, such an extraordinary claim demands extraordinary evidence, and this is where the mystery becomes a fierce debate. Skeptics raise critical points. If the Parthians had electricity, where is the rest of their electrical world? Where are the spools of wire, the switches, the countless confirmed electroplated artifacts that can't be explained by the more common method of fire gilding with mercury? They argue that the jars were simply high-quality, airtight containers for sacred papyrus scrolls, and the metals were intended to be a preservative or protective charm, their electrical potential an absolute, though remarkable, coincidence. They caution that we may be seeing a modern face in the ancient clouds. Yet, the design is too perfect. The Baghdad Battery remains a tantalizing enigma, a ghost of a forgotten science. It forces us to ask, what other sparks of genius flared up and died out in the ancient world, lost to war, fire, or deliberate secrecy? Was it a lone inventor's dream, an experiment that led nowhere? Or is it the last surviving clue to a past far more technologically advanced than we dare to imagine? The answer remains buried in time. To ensure these stories aren't lost to the static of history, subscribe to Yahweh Stories, Hohor 4, and keep the past illuminated.